first play of this championship game. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. They get it back, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Down he goes. It's a sack. A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
He finds his man. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Shotgun running play call.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a stiff arm.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense had been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. It's throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. By the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
It's a fumble. The offense has it. It's still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
He's going to hand this off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, ASU. They're were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That's a design quarterback keeper. He breaks free. Has the first down and more. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. A short completion of the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. It's a bunch formation. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The receiver grabs it. And a timeout is called, an important stage late here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. He was successful in his last game. This one, though, from 46 yards away. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They can't stop him. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Close to the tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Ball fielded near the 35. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last, or the quarterback that can read it like that. The quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Slants right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, beating the zone is about timing throws into these windows. Here, you see the patience come into play, and the end result is a chunk play and a first down.
First and 10, now clock running, final minute of the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. But the Red Raiders off the line to crank the tempo up here. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is caught. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Here they go, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Fights off a defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great catch and run for 6. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, man, anything can happen.
They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. And when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. National championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Off play action, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. He's got it right near the end zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. The last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.